coming in during the theme music.
I got good timing. What can I say?
Both you and Matt as well.
I was totally here early.
I'm surprised to see stuff on your shelves.
Yeah, we thought we thought they were going to be half empty.
Not yet.
I figured you've been boxing up to go sell somebody.
How's the packing going?
It's going. It's taking forever. But yeah, I haven't even started on this room yet.
And you got to make special accommodations to move certain things, right? I'm not going to say what.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah. Oh, we need background music.
Yes, it's too quiet.
Well, I hear television in the background, so.
Oh, that's totally mine. Sorry, I thought it was.
JD wears his sunglasses at night so he can keep track of the visions.
You know who he's trying to disguise himself, but he's really a superhero right now.
See what it is, and then, no, you all got both wrong. He's in an abusive relationship. He's hiding his black eye.
Yeah, Plastic Man is a little too rough.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a Californication in that first episode when he got punched in the eye. How's everybody week been so far?
I've been busy, man.
Same.
Stuff coming in,
no power
goes out. So
I started my week with no power. I went a few days without power, and
oh damn.
Luckily, I listen. When you have an old neighbor that's been in a neighborhood for a long time, listen to what they say. Because I put in backup gas heat in my house, or when he said the power goes out a lot when during storms around here. So I listened. So I got 2 sets of gas logs and 2 gas heaters in each of the bedrooms. Heater in each bedroom, so at least I didn't freeze to death.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Plus 3 dogs, and they help with warmth. But so we've been fine on that. Just no light. The crappy part is the power took the cell tower down. So I was using like battery inverters to keep my modem running so I can have phone service. And which made it really rough at night because I'd usually save those for my CPAP. So
you don't need the CPAP. It's fine.
It's like fall asleep, quit breathing, wake up. Fall asleep, quit breathing, wake up throughout the night. So
breathing's overrated.
Yeah. I tried holding my breath. It didn't help either. But I did get my Fury Toys Crocker in.
Ooh.
He's on sale right now on Big Bad Toy Store, the regular color version for $62.99.
Does he scream about Fairly Godparents?
I don't know.
JB's probably the only one who got that.
I got it. Mr. Crocker.
Mr. Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents.
And it's got the plastic crack smell.
Matt don't get it. I can tell by his face.
Matt's not getting anything. He's trying to unload stuff.
I know. I am aware of what Fairly Odd Parents is because my children watched it.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
It comes with a comic book. That's cool. I didn't know this. It comes with a comic book.
Matt's just getting ready to move with Mr. Duke.
He's just happy to be able to freak Duke out in person, go hide in the cornfields and put Momo masks on, and
you're going to get cut out printouts of aliens and stick on Duke's windows.
You're gonna scare him.
Let's see all the parts. So you can actually configure this into be not Leatherhead or not Killer Croc.
I got a question here on my channel, on here. How many of you guys have kids, and what do they think of your toy collecting?
Well, my daughter's 27 now, but I mean, I've been collecting for 41 years. So she enjoys it. She collects too, not as much as I do, but she collects.
Mm-hmm. Matt?
My kids don't really give a crap.
Okay.
They don't care.
I got my
care.
two boys. They come in here and they're like, Batman. 2-year-old, he wants to keep on grabbing one of my Batmans. So I'm like, I got you a Batman. So
well, my youngest is about to be 11, and she doesn't care.
Mm.
Then I've got one that's about to be 16. She doesn't care. My son's the one that thinks it's the coolest, but he's 25. So, and that's because he's old enough to have still played with toys. My two younger girls didn't play with. Dude, kids don't play with toys. They play Roblox and Minecraft.
It's all about iPad.
And yeah, they play on tablets and phones and
Statistically,
PS5 and Xbox. They don't play with toys. Kids don't play with toys.
Statistically, they stop playing with toys.
Yeah.
You know, because they're all about the electronics.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate because the action figure market's shrunk down so much the past couple of years because of this.
We have failed humanity. Basically.
No, I mean, the age range for children playing with toys has shrunk dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
The coveted age range now for children is 4 to 8, whereas it used to be 8 to 12, because people, and that group bought a lot more action figures. 4 to 8 doesn't buy action figures the way 8 to 12 did. So action figures primarily are now mostly something that adults collect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And believe it or not, the collectors are still the minority share when it comes to purchasing action figures nowadays. Us collectors make up less than 1% of their overall sales for these toy companies.
Mm-hmm. I can go over to my local Walmart. I remember
action figures agree with me on this, because when you walk into a store and you see the whole wave, you're gonna be like, I want to buy that whole wave. That's $150 or more. Whereas your average mom and dad is only going to buy 1 or 2 figures at $20 to $40. So
and that's why I can't get the whole wave.
That's why I agree with I think the collectors are driving the market, but statistics, facts don't lie, and numbers don't lie. So.
Well, collectors are driving the market specifically for action figures. However, if you look at Hasbro and where they make their money, action figures are a very small part.
Oh, of course.
Now, when it comes specifically to action figures, adult collectors buy most of the stuff now, as opposed to the way things were 20 years ago and earlier. But you have to understand that action figures are a very small part of what Hasbro makes money doing.
Oh, of course. Well, they have a hand even in electronics. So, I mean, they've got their, I forget what it's called. They've got their Hasbro Entertainment. They've got their electronics division. They're way more than just action figures. You take all the Star Wars, Marvel, everything Hasbro action figure related and put it into a bucket compared to everything else Hasbro does, and it's nothing. It's a couple of drops compared to everything. I mean, all the action figures that Hasbro sells are a couple of drops just compared to Wizards of the Coast?
Yep.
Whatever. Like, I mean, it's nothing. So yeah.
See, I can go to my local Walmart. I go in there all the time, and almost everything electronic is almost completely gone, while the toy sections are full of stuff. And the only time toys get taken down most time is when inventory when they do inventory, like when something has to be replaced. So, because I remember back years ago, I could go to Walmart's with my folks, and all the toy shelves, most of them would be empty. Nowadays, you go there, every shelf's just full of toys.
I wish. My Walmart's awful.
Ollie's is where the toys.
Well, here's the thing. I walk down the Walmart aisle, and it's two sides of the aisle that all the action figures and Transformers and all that shit's on. Tons of stuff down both sides. However, none of it's anything I'm interested in because they have a very small Marvel Legends section. There's a very small DC Multiverse section, a very small G.I. Joe section. They do have they still maintain the largest single section is still Transformers because they sell more Transformers than anything else.
Well,
Transformers are still like 8 feet of one aisle, which is huge. It's more than any other toy company gets.
Do you know what takes over most of the section at my Walmart, the toy section? It's not Transformers.
Ninja Turtles?
Nope. The Godzilla and King Kong movie figures. They still have those at my Walmart. They have more of those than they do than Transformers or anything at my Walmart.
Walmart's lagging about a year and a half behind.
Yeah.
I think people run your Walmart are like lazy or is just out of touch.
Because
my Walmart has one peg for Marvel Legends, and it's got the same 4 figures on it for the past 6 months.
Yeah. All the ones near me, it's 8 foot of Transformers, then 4 foot of Ninja Turtles, then nothing else gets more than a handful of pegs.
My Walmart shelves are either King Kong, Godzilla, or the Mr. Beast product toys or whatever. The little full squishy things is all.
This is interesting how they do like the turning the neck on this. You get different neck pieces. If you want them to look this way, you got one piece. You want to look this way, or if you want to look straight.
That's not bad.
So that way you keep a clean look of the design. Now, I do feel like he needs to be. You can get the pop of the torso. Feels like there's a little bit of binding in there. I don't want to twist it because it feels like that peg can break. So it needs to be cleaned up and put some
grease,
plastic safe oil in there. I use like an RC gear oil,
like shock oil,
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can feel his when I try to twist that top diaphragm. I can feel it. Double ball peg.
It's probably a little stuck. What you should do is just do it really quick. Just snap it like that, and it'll come unloose.
Then it'll be like a project if it comes apart.
Right. Well, hey, you can fix it. You can fix anything.
I don't like so I can actually just put it, change into the straight neck headpiece, and of course he's cold, so it's gonna.
Yeah, that is a pain in the ass when it's cold weather and you're trying to like work on something or pop a head off. Yeah, you got to heat it up a little bit.
Republic said, I watched the Darkman trilogy last weekend. The first one was pretty good. Because he gave it to our super chat for us to read it. So,
yep, I like the first Darkman. That's the only one that has Liam Neeson in it.
I love that movie, Darkman. Yeah. I watched all the Darkman movies, but the budgets went. Darkman original movie, budget for the next movie.
It would have been better if Liam Neeson did all 3, but they got Arnold Koslow, the guy that played Emotep.
What happened was by the time the first Darkman came out, he had already started pulling roles, like he had already been pulled into doing Schindler's List. So he had massively stepped up.
Yep.
Darkman was filmed and then didn't release for a while. In the meantime, Liam Neeson started getting more popular, had just been cast as in Schindler's List, and then Darkman's, they're like, oh, we got to make a part 2. Well, it ain't going to be with Liam Neeson because now he's not.
Bad career move. He should have done Darkman 2. My God.
I mean, come on. And the first one had Bruce Campbell in it. Come on.
Yankee wrecked his car.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Yankees is getting into all kinds of trouble lately. That's a whole other topic, but anyway.
That's really nice to paint it.
That is very nice.
We're gonna change the title of the stream to Jared messes with his crock.
Croc play.
Well, he plays with his croc a lot, I'm sure. When his wife's not around. And just so you know, audience, the reason he's wearing glasses, he's in the witness relocation program, or at least he thinks he is.
2 crocs, 1 sewer hole.
Oh,
Party on, Darth.
I knew a prostitute called Sewer Hole.
3 sets of hands.
That's a huge croc you got there.
Yeah.
It's a little bumpy, but I'm sure the ladies.
Oh,
A croc in the
Very
head
cool.
or 2 in the bush.
and they did what I do. The hat is magnetic.
Oh,
Nice. See, hey man, they're copying you already. Sue them. Sue.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Is that a,
will the magnet in the hat stick to the little metal pin on the top of your hat, so you can wear the cowboy hat on top?
Well, let's find out.
is that croc a one-hander or a two-hander?
Well, there it is.
Wow.
I'll wear it for
Turn
the
right there, bud.
So that's what, about an 8 to 10 inch
Don't
croc?
get up and forget it's
Yeah.
on.
I'd say that's about right.
Hashtag Croc Lives Matter.
Plus the alligator is a pretty big guy. I'll put him aside. So
Yeah, put your croc down. Don't play with it on camera.
he's gonna need a blow dryer too, like where he's cold
That's
too.
how people get fired on CNN.
Yeah, the croc will get a little bit bigger when you heat it up.
Yeah,
It shrinks in cold weather.
yeah, they tend to not like the cold
Yeah.
too much.
He was in the pool.
Mhm.
See, Quinn didn't actually get. I used that joke last night, and nobody got it.
Wow. Apparently nobody watches Seinfeld. Uncultured spines.
I also got this from Big Bad Toy Store.
What is that?
It is the
box.
X-Transbots Masterpiece Punch Counter Punch, based on the Japanese
nice.
cartoon. He's on sale for $50. He's normally $100. And I was on the fence getting this because I'm scaling back my Masterpiece stuff. When they put it on sale for half off, and I like the Japanese version better than the US version. So I got it. Plus, X-Transbots has just been killing it lately too. So they're getting to be my go-to like third-party Masterpiece figure. Fans Toys, beautiful quality, great stuff, but damn, they're expensive anymore.
Especially now when these companies are coming out with a little bit more mainstream Transformers stuff and affordable. You know? I think Fans Project might have their days numbered.
Fans Toys, well, they're going to keep the Fans Toys will keep going because Hasbro has stopped doing the old Masterpiece scale. They've gone to a smaller set. They're smaller scale, but the size of the mainline stuff now.
Yeah.
We'll start with Power Master Genrai, and a lot of people are not crazy. People are not happy with that because they're used to the scale they've done for 59, almost 50-some figures, and then decided like, oh, we're not going to make that scale no more.
Who do they think they are, McFarlane?
I've been selling off my McFarlane stuff. I've got them all on
That
eBay.
gorgeous. Look at that.
Good.
Pontiac Fiero.
I love a Fiero.
The
I ironically love it.
The detail in the paint on this is gorgeous. Their vehicle modes are so perfectly done. They look like the vehicle they should be. That's one of the things I'm loving about the X Transbots. They are sticking to a style that I like more. A lot of places, companies are going full tune. And the quote, Tropic Thunder, you don't go full tune. So I will wait to sticker him up. I'll put the Ford Transformer on. Put my decals in my vehicle mode, because once he goes in robot mode, he's going to stay in robot mode. Same way I got I transformed my Geek's Fantasy Club I showed off last week. I got in vehicle mode, and so I need to put the decals on it before I put it in robot mode, because once it goes in robot mode, these are not going to be accessible. So I want to wait to do that. The designs are very intuitive too. It came like folded up in like for combined mode for the Power Master Prime. Folded up. I didn't look at the instructions, and I was able to just like figure out, oh, that panel goes there, that folds out there, and we'll lock it up and have my vehicle mode.
That's a good, clean looking vehicle mode.
It is.
Yes.
That may be the best vehicle mode Optimus Prime I've seen in a long time.
Once I seen this, I got this for $100. Chosen Prime, I buy a lot of my third-party Transformers from. I love buying from them because every dollar you get goes to like a what they call Prime cash, and once you build up so much, you can cash those in for gift certificates. And I cashed up enough where I got a $50 gift certificate, so I got this for $100.
Nice.
And I didn't even use all my points up. I still had points left over, then I bought something else too. They're super fast shipping too, but with the economy right now, they used to do like your roller. Well, they have like a pile loot system, what they call it roller stash, and it used to be like you get up to $150, you get free shipping. With the economy and shipping prices going up, now you have to have $200 in your roller stash, which if you're collecting third-party Transformers, Masterpiece Transformers, it don't take long.
That's 2.
Or 1.
Yeah.
If you're buying fans toys, it's 1. X Transbots, you can get 2. But yeah, I never like these. X Transbots, I think they're going to like kick fans toys ass when they fell into the Constructicons. They showed off their like scrapper today. This weekend, and it looks fantastic. It looks so much better than the Fans Toys one in vehicle mode and robot mode. So definitely make my tech. I got a great Devastator over there, but it's in G2 colors. But actually, it's not true G2 colors. It's the yellow and purple. But the color yellow they use looks more like Caterpillar yellow. So it looks more realistic because. I forgot I had the hat on my hat. I got a hat on my hat.
Yeah, I hear those Transbots kick some ass when they get into competitions.
Yeah.
Some people are angry about
Yeah.
it. They say it's not fair.
Some people call them GoBots, but those people are just transphobic.
Yeah. Other bots don't have a chance.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to log out because I got to take care of some stuff.
Okay.
But
I didn't get
no.
cartoon Ram.
Nice Ram Man. I had those in the store. They're gone already. That whole wave. But anyways, guys, until next time.
See you, Quinn.
See you, Quinn. Yeah,
Okay, now we can talk about the real stuff.
I got this from Amazon. So you know what they did? They stuck this like this on the bottom of the box with Odin on top of it. It's like, just put this on the freaking top. Because they can't pack for it. Shit. Odin went on sale, so I grabbed the second one.
Odin. There's quite a bit of stuff for sale on BBTS, Marvel Legends, and G.I. Joe, both 40, 50, 60% off stuff.
Odin. He is a wonderful figure. Like all the body's all new. The only thing they reuse are accessories. The spear, the sword, and the crows are reused, but Odin's all new. All new body, the head, the helmets, the hands. He looks great. Got everything you would want in a Marvel Legends Odin.
Republic's got a comment for you, Matt.
First grade buddies Optimus Prime be worth today? It depends on what condition those things are. I mean,
Yeah. You never really let me play with it. I think he's more now then.
Well,
I
Optimus,
have one right there, still sealed in the box, signed by Peter Cullen.
Optimus Prime is way better than the Depressicons. So
it's true.
Yeah, Optimus Prime. He's very positive about stuff.
Yeah.
But I have a sealed G1 Optimus Prime signed by Peter Cullen. If the box was a little better condition, it'd be worth more, but it's still been sealed since '84, and it's probably worth, as it sits, between $1,500 and $2,000.
I'll give you $10 for it.
No.
No.
The
Hey
autograph.
man, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. Okay.
In this economy,
That sounds like you work for a pawn shop. Pawn Star, this thing, your specials come in here. It's worth $100,000. Best I can do is $10.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to open my vent. No wonder I'm cold. During the summertime, I close the vents down here. It gets so cold, and I open them up in the wintertime so it won't be cold. Yeah, I like the Ram Man. It looks good. I got the other ones coming too. And the other thing I got was he's on sale, so I'm just getting another one for fodder.
That's a good base body.
Yeah, good base body. What's another Rottweiler?
Yeah.
I love the G.I. Joe animals. They just knock them out of the park. See. But Calvin Republic, if it's still in good shape, out of the box, G1 Optimus Prime, if it's complete, they can still be worth quite a bit, and they're in good condition. Problem is, though, is they keep reissuing that figure. The market's gotten less and less. Where people are more interested in that, or a lot of them are dead or dying. Because Transformers is 40 years old this year, and I was 7, 8 years old when I got introduced to Transformers. No, actually, it'll be 41 now. Last year was the 40th anniversary. Now we're in the year 2025. It is.
You know, what's funny is we've passed so many of the sci-fi movies that we used to watch as kids. So many movies and TV shows we used to watch all took place before 2025. Like Terminator, like fucking Quantum Leap. Remember Quantum Leap was 1996?
Really?
Yes, Quantum Leap. Sam Beckett goes back in time in 1996. That's when he discovered and figured out time travel.
when was Demolition Man set? Wasn't it 2020?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Maybe he's still out there.
Yeah, he's still out there. He's still floating around. Honestly, that's the only reason why, and I think I don't even know if it's coming back, but that's the only reason why I watched the 2 seasons of the new Quantum Leap show. Because it was connected, because it wasn't just a reboot. It was like a continuation of that whole thing, right? Like it was 20 years later, like what's Project Quantum Leap doing now? Like that was the whole point of the show. Mm-hmm. And because they talk about Sam all the time. but he never showed up on the show. And now I think it got canceled because nobody was watching it.
Yeah.
Which I understand why, by the way. I do get why.
I know the time period when he took the first leap.
Yeah.
1993 was Demolition Man. 1993. I was trying to tell Sif for like that. That's why I was showing it to you on my phone screen because I want to interrupt Matt while he was on a roll talking about Quantum Leap. So I was just trying to show it to you.
Yeah, but that's not when it was set. That was when it was made.
Yeah. I think it what was it set to?
That was like 2020.
Was it 2020? Because how long was he supposed to have been been frozen? It was like 40 years, right? Or no,
but he got out early because the other guy got out.
But the one dude was a rookie cop in 1932.
Yeah, 1996.
Okay, so we passed
2032.
Okay.
Yeah.
We still got a couple of years for Demolition Man.
32. Okay, sorry. I thought you said
Okay,
20.
okay. I was getting worried because I don't know how to use the 3 shells yet.
It's
So
true. I mean, although with everything going on in California right now, after all said and done, San Angeles might be a real thing here pretty soon. And Taco Bell could still take over and win the fast food wars. So
it could.
We've got time.
Okay.
So,
But
it's all been wiped out, so they can rebuild it to be like that version.
Which is going to be the more accurate future movie, though? Demolition Man or Idiocracy?
We passed
They're
Idiocracy
competing.
a long time ago. That came true about 15 years ago.
When people start wearing Crocs in public, that's
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know
that one. That's so technically that's the most accurate futuristic movie because it already happened.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
We know Matt can't get anything because he's getting ready to pack up. Sif for Light, did you get anything this week?
I got one pickup this week, and I got the version 2 Storm Shadow.
You going to step up your game?
There's too much going on.
Thing.
That's my only. First of all, his belt is backwards. That's
The
backwards.
belt's backwards.
The belt's backwards? That's
Yeah,
how it was in the box.
I know. They glued the swords on the wrong side, and those pouches are supposed to be at the back.
The sword sheath.
That's what I did. So I took his backpack and everything off, and then I cut the sword sheaths off, and I glued them to the back of the archer's protector. You know, he's got that archer protector that comes across his chest. I glued the sword to the back of that and turned his belt around because he just has too much going on, man. There's like too much on him.
Yeah, I stripped the rope off. I was like, that's gonna go immediately.
The other thing I did was I took a blow dryer and I peeled his hood off because it's glued down to the head, and then re-glued it back on so you can actually see his eyes because there's no way in hell he can see out of that damn thing.
Now, I've never been to a Costco. Do they greet you like that now?
Yes.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
My wife has been to Costco, and I asked her about because she's went to several with her parents, and I asked about. She's like, "Do they actually do it?" She's like, "Yeah, they did one time."
Yeah, you can see his eyes now, there, Sith.
Oh, nice.
Hello, hi, I love you.
I use the blow dryer, and it heats up the glue that holds the head on the hood onto the head. And once it was loose, I just positioned it where I wanted it, which was just a little bit further back, so you could actually see his eyes, and then just re-glued it back down. But yeah, see, I got the swords on the back, and see how I turned his belt around, and it looks better.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I was looking at the diaphragm joint, and I don't think I like how this it looks like his chest sticks out above his stomach, like he's got a really sunken in stomach. Or his mind does.
The thing is, dude, sword sheaths, they're upside down.
Yeah, I know.
Which
is why they make sense when you put them on his back like this.
Yeah.
Then they make sense.
Well, sometimes when you look at like samurai and stuff, they'll have their sword kind of upside down like that. It's not I don't know. The angle of the swords didn't bother me, but they do look like they're on the wrong side. The whole pouch thing looks like it's backwards.
All right.
Pouches are supposed to be on the back.
It didn't take much. I just peeled it right off the sheath.
I just peeled mine off, and then when I was done, I had to touch up the belt right there with just a little bit of black paint because it left a little bit of gray mark there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just touched up that little piece where I pulled it off, and then I cut the strap off that was holding it to the belt, and then just straight glued it to the back of the archer's piece, and it just cleans up the look on him a lot better.
Yeah. This is Storm Shadow when he was one of the good guys, right?
Yes, that's after he became a Joe.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I got him, is because I only had one Joe, and I had 3 Cobras, and I was like, well, I gotta have someone else on good guys. So, it was either this or Falcon.
Yeah, technically, the only outfit, well, the only comic or the only outfit via action figures that came from either the comic or the show where he was still a Cobra was the original one. Everything else after that was when he was a Joe. Now, they later on, like I've got a bunch of Storm Shadows from like the movies and other stuff where he's technically still part of Cobra, but they had their own outfits for those different things. Most of those came out in started coming out in the 2000s because throughout most of the 80s and all the 90s, anytime you would get a Storm Shadow figure in some new outfit, he was already a Joe. He was already a good guy.
It looks so much better just by turning the belt.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Yeah. I took it out of the box, so I just know. Yeah. Oh my God!
Turn the belt around, take the swords off.
I think your finger's broken.
Just heat it up; it'll go back to normal.
I know. It's like, oh wow, that's bad.
Yeah, and then I dumped the rope because he didn't need extra rope on him, and then I got rid of his backpack because he just had too much.
Yeah.
He looked like the dude that's over prepared. Like, come on. I do love the claws. A lot of people were saying the claws were too much, but like that's a staple.
Ninja.
Yeah, that's a staple of the old figures. He always came with those big ass claws, so I like those.
I want to be
ninja. My wife will not. My kids will not stop playing that song on YouTube.
Well, good. It's a good song.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll go now.
There is a better song on YouTube right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't play it. I won't play it on this show, but I have played it on my other show.
You can probably play a little snippet of it.
No.
Is it copyright?
No, I'm not going to on this show.
You're missing the point.
I'm not going to. I'm not worried about copyright, by the way.
Okay.
It's an AI generated song, so it technically doesn't violate copyright, so you can play it. So,
I've heard one, but it's about Costco. We was just talking about it.
This is not about Costco.
No, but I've heard it.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah.
So, oh no, sorry.
Break away from the Mattel DC stuff tonight. I figured take a break from it tonight.
Oh.
Change it up.
He got something. A friend got him something. I won't say a friend bought him something.
I had this ordered. But actually, no. The reason why I got
Marlin DC Multiverse bullshit do you have today?
It's one. It's only one. So I got.
That's one too many.
We lost him.
No, not that ugly. Ugh.
Here you are. You're back. Okay. Sorry. What happened? Is your internet okay? God, what happened?
That figure literally killed Christopher Reeve.
No.
That figure literally killed him, okay?
Yes, I got me one. And I'm actually proud to say that I do not have issues with my copy. No pain issues.
You know what,
at all.
you know what else doesn't have issues? Mezco 1978, Christopher Reeve Superman.
I'm not paying $300.
You can hold it up to the screen. We got some requests to see it.
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
And it looks like Christopher Reeve, the standard face that head does. On the product shots, it don't look good, but
Oh, you used to sit for life all that way, man.
he said, I'm not
No,
I would get that, but I'm not paying
Let's
$300.
go.
I'm not paying $300 for.
it's not $300. It's $200 now. It was 120 when I got it.
Yeah,
I actually didn't even pay anything for it. I traded a bunch of McFarlane for it. So
If I'm buying a mess, I actually had other stuff. I didn't just have that McFarlane. I had other stuff. I got Star Wars Vintage
Queen got
Collection.
those in this week too.
I got some Star Wars Vintage Collection stuff though, and a NECA, something on NECA that was on sale.
whoa! Can't say that. You're too white to say that.
Okay, here NECA.
NECA, did you know that I can see you?
All right, so for the Star Wars Vintage Collection, I got from the Mandalorian. I got Ahsoka. If I can get the light from glaring.
All
So I got her. I actually found the one from her show, and it is way too orange. This one looks a lot better. Plus, you can see the face printing on this one. So I got this one. I got Ezra from the Ahsoka show. So I got that one. And then I picked up this one. Matt hates this show so much, but this was the only decent character on that show. I got Jedi
Be a
Master
robot.
Chill. Jedi Master Chill.
Ew.
He was the only.
That show, okay, first of all, that actor is great in a bunch of stuff. And that show did him so dirty on that show.
I know. But I picked that
I'm not
up.
saying, like, as a figure, fine, whatever. Like, he was the only mildly likable character, but that show still did him dirty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it did everybody dirty, but most of the actors deserved it. He didn't.
Yes. Yeah. And the last one I got this in just yesterday. The Bad Bat from Bad Batch, Commander Rex.
Ew.
Nice.
I do like
I
that
got-
one.
And then I got this from my local Walmart, $30 on clearance. The TMNT Leonardo and Shredder 2-pack.
Nice.
$30.
That's
$30.
Very nice.
really good. That thing probably goes for about $120 on eBay right now.
Oh, my Walmart's got 6 of them. I just picked one up. I bet you got a video.
You'll pick up the rest.
Yeah,
I
that goes for good prices on eBay.
It does.
It goes for about double what retail would. I think retail was 60, and I think it goes for
70.
about double that on eBay.
It was 70 at my Walmart is what it went for.
Yeah,
$70.
like I said, I think it goes for about 120 on eBay.
Yeah. But I got a video of Commander Rex coming out Monday, and then I'm going to do a video on this one Friday. So cheap.
Dude, I got to catch up on videos so bad. I've got like 15 videos that I need to make right now that are just sitting over here, like waiting.
Well, I mean, you should do it while you're still at that house. While you're still there, I mean, you could do some of them at least.
It's time. Time
I
has
know.
not been my friend lately.
I know.
I've been extremely busy lately.
Time is not on his side.
No, it ain't. I still haven't even opened up my favorite videos to make. My Is It Still Worth It videos for that DC stuff that I bought. And I'm like, I want to. Oh, I haven't even opened them yet because I won't open them until I'm ready to make the video because they're older stuff. I'll open new stuff before I make a video because nobody cares about the packaging on new crap. But like when you get something that's, 10, 20 years old, whatever it is, like you want to see the packaging because packaging used to be a lot better than it is today.
Oh yeah. Remember all the metal twist ties?
One of my kids were crying, so I was trying to see why.
What'd you hit him
Did
with?
you hit him?
He wouldn't brush his teeth.
So you hit him?
No, he wouldn't brush his
Why
teeth.
not?
No, usually I can't.
That sounds like a reasonable reason to hit a child.
You gotta
No.
correct the behavior immediately.
I'm not. No.
I've got a look. I can recommend the perfect weapon. I mean, punishing tool. It's what they call a horse popper.
So
Okay, it's what I used to get beat with as a kid. I've got one in my garage. They work great. It's just 2 strips of leather with a piece of metal down the middle of it. Works
You don't
great.
want to.
on
You don't want
Now,
to.
you forget too. There's the nice psychological factor too. If making them pick their own switch, and
Yeah.
if you don't pick one big enough, you get a bigger switch.
Mm-hmm.
okay, now here's what you do. Every time your child misbehaves, you put a quarter in a sock. Eventually, you have a weapon heavy enough to hit them with.
At the end
The more
of
they
the
mess up, the harder it gets.
That's what you do. You wait till the end of the year, then that's when you get your lids.
Someone said, Dragon said, hit him with a banjo. A banjo.
Thank God. I'm so glad you recovered from that because I thought you were just going to
Banjo.
leave it. I thought you were just going to leave it when you said
No.
banjo.
No.
I was like,
no,
you
I
think
heard
that's
my
not what
mistake.
it said?
I listened to my mistake. I heard like banjo. No, banjo.
Okay,
El
Forget
Kabong.
banjo. Yeah.
banjo.
Okay,
That's
Mermaid
like when
Man.
people say Mafex.
Ball
Yeah.
bag.
Mafex.
Small things.
I must play the banjo.
Is it Mafex or Mayfex?
It's made
I will
from
accept. I'll accept Mafex or Mafex,
I would
not
say Mayfex.
Mafex.
I say Mayfex.
But Ma, it's small things.
Mafex,
Robo-
Mafex. I don't care. Say one
Robo
or the
said
other.
Mafex. Okay, people, today we're taking a look at
the
Mafex.
mafia. I do not say blah blah blah.
When people say Mafex, I picture those every time on Family Guy when they show like rich people talking and their bottom jaw sticks out further than their top jaw, and they're like Mafex, really? That's what douches sound like who say Mafex.
The Mafex mafia.
Republic said is Banjo, the Spanish version.
Yes, it's the
Yes.
Spanish version
Yes.
is banjo.
It's the masculine version. Of
Oh God,
Yeah.
damn. Jared, is your croc still hard? Just checking.
Plus the Crocker figure is pretty hard too.
Oh. Try and get this lightsaber out.
Hey, man!
This is
This is not the show for that. Go to your OnlyFans if you're going to do that stuff. Okay.
No, I'm saying it's stuck in here. The
I'm
lightsaber.
sure- look, I don't need to know your weird sexual fetishes. With
Now,
your
if you were
toys.
actually wearing glasses and sunglasses, you probably realize there's tape over it.
I mean,
No, I know there's tape. It's just on here real good.
Because it's tape.
That is the point of tape.
That's what you take a knife and slide.
I got it. I got it.
Do you got it?
he's used to picking it up with 2 fingers.
Hey, sometimes you have to be
He
delicate.
needs, well, he's got to make sure he's got his readers on. He needs something for when he's messing with something very small.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ezra looks really good.
I get what they were doing with that, and I will say that one looks 100 times better in my opinion than the Black Series one because I've got the Black Series. It's the same figure.
Yeah, we can't have a
Black
word.
Series one looks way worse. Like that head sculpt is awful. Look at that.
What
Can
in
you
the world
see
they
that?
do? Yeah, I can see it. His cheeks are pudgy.
I know that head sculpt on the Black Series one is awful. The Vintage Collection one looks way better. However, I still wish Vintage Collection would just stick with going with a more animated look instead of trying to do the real look. 'Cause
Well,
Wow.
they did the animated one, didn't they? Didn't they do it when Rebels count? Didn't they do the animated version of Ezra for Rebels?
in Vintage Collection, they did, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Like,
But that's
I knew
just
that.
recently. So
Yeah.
JB, you want to see a real lightsaber?
Does it work?
Yes, it does. I mean, it makes noises and sound, lights.
Really could a mother effer.
Well, you could do some blunt force trauma. Could hit someone pretty hard with it.
I can't remember which one of the. There's like I know there's only like a handful of big companies that do lightsabers, but one of the companies I almost bought a lightsaber from. This was before I started this channel, and then I told my audience I wanted to buy it, and they talked me into buying a pew pew instead because it was like the same amount of money. But one of the big lightsaber companies at the time, I think there was two main ones, and I don't remember their names.
Saber Forge and Ultra Sabers.
Yeah, well, one of them has or had a Thundercats lightsaber.
Yeah, that's Ultra Sabers.
And that thing is freaking awesome looking. And I wanted it so bad, but it's like $500, dude. And it's so like okay, look, I get this is like handmade, cool, custom collector stuff, all that. $500. Oh, $500? That's still freaking crazy to me. I got real close to buying it though.
I wouldn't pay $100 for a Ultra Sabers. They're kind of known for their being junk. But this is a Jaina Solo lightsaber. This is my most expensive one. This one was about $1,400 total, all said and done.
Did you say 1,400?
Yep. The hilt itself was about $500, then another $700 to get it installed.
When was the last time you smoked crack?
Yesterday.
Okay, because what?
So it's got a real quartz crystal and brass chassis.
You can almost buy an AUG for that.
Well, it wasn't all at once. It was, I paid for the saber like months and months and months ago. And I don't want an AUG, so.
Everybody wants an AUG. Okay? Have you ever watched Die Hard? Come on. Sorry.
The best Christmas movie ever.
Best damn Christmas movie. Although, that new movie, Carry On Netflix,
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
that is a spiritual successor to the original Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, watch that.
Like, I highly recommend people check that movie out. That was a great movie.
I heard Die Hard. That's why I said that.
No, have you watched Carry On Netflix? Came out right before Christmas.
I have not seen that yet. No,
dude, it's a fantastic movie. It is this, as I said, it's the spiritual successor.
Wait,
to Die Hard.
Is this the one with the airport security guard and what's the Jason? What's his name? Jason, the villain. I can't remember his last name. Yeah. I've seen that. Yes. Yeah.
It's a fantastic movie.
I loved it.
Tell me that's not basically a spiritual successor to Die Hard.
It's the modern version of Die Hard, yes.
And it's fantastic. It's a fantastic movie.
I enjoyed it. I didn't know what he was talking about for a second, and then I heard Die Hard, and then I heard say that. It's like, took me a minute for me to remember.
You hardly ever listen to us.
No, I walked out of the room, and when I came back, I heard Die Hard.
Well,
so I'm like,
I think the fact that you hardly ever listen to us.
I know, but that's what I heard, Die Hard.
He's trying to justify the fact you don't ever listen to us. It's like, I just left the room. Like, well, it don't matter if you're in the room or not. You don't listen to us.
Calvin Republic has a valid point.
Let me see if I can repeat what you said. You said, you're trying to justify the fact you don't listen to us. Is that cleared up? That means I'm listening? Okay, good.
Calvin Republic has a very fair point about not glorifying the TSA.
I mean, it doesn't actually glorify the TSA. It makes them look like a bunch of idiots, and only one guy knows what's going on and handles the situation. But,
if it doesn't have a Paul Blart cameo, then it's pointless.
These
Everything
figures
should have a Paul Blart cameo.
These figures are great for being almost 4 inches. I'm just saying.
Hey, how you measuring that?
We know.
So I appreciate
JB, do you have something to?
I appreciate you two gentlemen, Matt and Jared, for getting me into collecting not only Mattel DC figures, but also getting the Star Wars vintage collection. Especially you, Matt. You convinced me to start buying
I
them.
don't collect foreign
I'm telling you,
figures.
they are the superior Star Wars figures.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the team that used to work on Black Series now works on vintage collection.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is it is the one action figure IP that has, in my opinion, always prevailed at that scale for 47 years. Like that there is no, like G.I. Joe's, like, you know, for a long time, yeah, 1/18 scale, but not anymore, right? There is no other lines that have just maintained for seriously going on 50 years now, that being the predominant scale for collectors and the scale where the IP shines. Because I'm sorry, Black Series is fine, but that is not where Star Wars shines in any way, shape, and form. It pales in comparison to vintage collection.
I will give them this. I like how they sewed the hood where it stays down, where it stays draped down like that. I think that's pretty neat.
What's cool is that is one of many examples of how vintage collection will always go a step further than Black Series to do things, small things like that do not get replicated on the Black Series side. Another great example is like if I point at my my Din Djarin figure, right? If I compare my Din Djarin figure vintage collection to Black Series, just the way they attach the backpack on Din Djarin makes 100% more sense on vintage collection than it does on Black Series. On Black Series, it looks stupid and his cape doesn't sit on right because of where they've got the backpack and all the stuff. And all they did on vintage collection was offset the pegs so that his backpack can sit in the right spot and make room for his cape and do all that stuff. Simple little things like that vintage collection does on their figures that Black Series just can't seem to do. Black Series doesn't do as good of head sculpts. They don't do as good of accessories. Half the time on the 4-inch figures, the paint and sculpt is better than on the 6-inch scale stuff.
I want to say the Soul figure here is a lot better than the 6-inch version because this one has got a grayish tone in the hair, unlike the 6-inch one where it's just full black molded plastic.
Yeah.
And then the problem with the 6-inch figures is they had most of them had loose ankles. This one does not. He's not falling over anything at all. So, and the Acolyte stuff is still at my local Walmart too, and I've not picked up any of them. This is what I picked up, was this one.
The only Acolyte stuff I saw that I thought was cool was just some of the droids. I think they had 2 or 3 different droids come out for the Acolyte. Droids are always cool because they're droids, right? Like they don't matter. It's just cool. You can add droids to your collection from anything. Acolyte in general, though, I just none of those characters I have any interest in whatsoever because the characters all sucked on that show.
I can say one thing positive about McFarlane. I do like his flat stance.
Yeah, he's got a good play stance.
Yeah. I want to say this.
I have a Marvel character on it, but it's a McFarlane says DC.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask y'all, at the Star Wars shelf at y'all's Walmarts, is Cobb Vanth in the Mandalorian armor still peg warming at y'all's Walmart?
Yes.
Yes.
A whole bunch of them.
Okay.
If he was on clearance, I'd pick him up, but he's
honestly, it's just because of the price. That's the only reason. It's a great looking figure, but it's just at that price.
$25, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know because that's why I was asking. Because I was meaning to ask y'all that tonight. Like, you know, is he peg warming y'all shelves too? So.
And the other thing is because he didn't need to be he didn't need to be a deluxe figure. Like that's not there's nothing deluxe about that figure or the accessories you're getting. So
it's the same with Boba Fett. The Boba Fett figure is a deluxe figure. Why? Yeah. Just because it's a character. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with anything more than any of the other Mandalorian characters.
It's like, so why is it $8 more than every other figure? It doesn't make any sense. And then
That
when they
reminds-
dropped what's it, Black Chrysanthemum? I know that's not his name, but that's what I call him. That figure came out at $30. Remember that last year?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pick him up till I got him at Ollie's for $10 because $30. Like, it's a cool figure. Don't get me wrong, it's a great figure. Love the figure. It is not worth $30. No way in hell.
I'm waiting for these IG and Grogu figures to go on sale because they're peg warming too, and they look cool, but I ain't paying $35.
There is no reason that should be a $35 set. That's the big
Marvel
issue I got with Hasbro right now. The insane pricing they have for making shit. They're doing it with Marvel Legends too. Like they had like the Future Foundation Spider-Man. They made it deluxe pricing.
Oh yeah,
You
I remember that.
Anything extra?
Yep.
Jared, how much was the Professor Xavier from that was the Walmart exclusive? How much was it? Because you said you bought several of them, didn't you?
They're
Like
like $6
$8 something like that, right?
They're like $6 and some change.
Yeah, it's went down to $538. Pre-Turnia just sent out a message to me. Said it's went down to $538.
The pre-attorney
He's
sent out a message to you
Yeah, he sent a message.
Or you follow his news feed.
personally. Like, pre-attorney was like, "Hey, JB, I got to give you the heads up."
I can't show you because it's reflective.
Is it direct? What we're asking is a direct message, or are you following his news feed?
It's a page, personal message. But I do follow his Instagram page and X page.
What I did do, I took the Toys R Us 2-pack Dark Phoenix. The head sculpt is so much nicer.
Yeah.
Look at that. Way better.
See, that looks amazingly better. Did you just glue it onto the back?
Yep, I got this plastic bond JB Weld.
Yep.
Tried super glue, didn't work.
I super glued mine, but what I did is I just sanded, used a little bit of sandpaper to sand the back of the thing, and then the back of the archer's plate first, so there was a rough surface.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I super glued it.
That's too when like the Insta set comes in handy too. If you don't have, you can just spray one part with the Insta set, then you just touch it, make sure you get it in the right spot. That's it's going to set as soon as you touch it.
Yeah.
Hence why it's called Insta set,
Insta set. Intuitive naming.
not the eventual set.
Dragon's got a asking us a question.
Falcon and Coral. What's that? Falcon.
That is the G.I. Joe, Lieutenant Falcon.
Oh, that 2-pack. Yeah.
Down to
Are
23
you
bucks,
saying
man.
Falcon? I'm thinking Marvel's Falcon. I was like, what?
It's not. I don't really get G.I. Joe at my Walmart, to be honest. My Walmart usually
Online, it's an online exclusive, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying, like at my Walmart, I don't have anything G.I. Joe at mine at all. Like I said, it's mostly the TMNT movie stuff, the Godzilla King Kong toys, and then it's the Mr. Beast licensed stuff.
You have the shittiest Walmart ever.
I know. Tell me about
No.
it. And if I
No,
want
it
to get
doesn't.
if I want to get anything good, I gotta go to the collector aisle just to pick up some. That's where I got the 2-pack of NECA, the 2-pack of Leonardo and Shredder. So
Wait.
My local Walmart's only, but for the most part, when it comes to Joe's, they seem to stay stocked on anything retro carded, and then occasionally they have standard pack stuff like this. This I got at Walmart, so I got Storm Shadow at Walmart. They will occasionally have standard pack stuff, but most of what they have is retro carded stuff. So they've got like the new Duke, the new Scarlet, Outback, stuff like that.
I don't even know if my Walmart has G.I. Joe at all.
I want to counter. I want to counter though. There is a Walmart that's an hour away from me. They do carry the Mo2 G.I. Joe stuff. It's my local Walmart that doesn't.
It's not a counter if it's a different store.
No, I was talking about Dragon's comment. He put it's on the site. I was talking to him.
What I say?
All my Walmarts, all my Walmart still carry plenty of Motu, and like I said, anything retro carded Joe. And maybe it just depends on which Walmart. I don't know, but like my Walmart has some of everything, but it's never anything you want. That's the problem.
My Walmart don't carry Motu or G.I. Joe, but a Walmart that's an hour away from me does. So, but not much. That's just with Walmart. They don't. It's like what you said, Matt. They don't carry anything anymore. Walmart doesn't. And if you want some, you gotta either buy it online or sometimes Target will get some good stuff in every once in a while, but not much.
You know, Hasbro never. I don't know if they use this body very much when they met the Phoenix from the 2-pack. It's a different female buck. I don't know if they use it very much.
Which Phoenix is that?
From the Cyclops Dark Phoenix 2-pack from Toys R Us.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that one. I have the older Marvel Legends, the one that's not very good, and then I have the new one.
I'm still.
I don't know why, but I ended up with like 6 different versions of Jean Grey.
Yeah, this new Phoenix come out with the green suit update. Much better body. It's got the modern articulation.
Yep.
Yeah, that suck though. They don't look like Jean.
I feel bad for you, Dragon. They've had the same 2 Keldors for like 8 months.
It's like why the hell would you not reuse these heads? These heads are fantastic.
The Keldor you're talking about, it's the Masterverse one, ain't it, Dragon? The Keldor you're talking about?
Well, they have one target, and they've had the two Keldors for like 8 months.
That's why I'm asking, because there was another Keldor that was target. That's why I was asking. Like, is it the Master?
The Keldor 2-back that came with Trap Jaw before he's Trap Jaw. Yeah, Kronos, Keldor and Kronos. When you connect them, it's Keldor.
Yeah, he said it was Masterverse. Okay, I was making sure. Because I know another Keldor they had was that 2-pack you were mentioning, Jared, was that one. I was making sure.
Now, the 2 things that my Walmart does have is Biker Mice from Mars and Sectars. If you want any of that, they got a ton of Sectars. I don't know why, but...
Look like a beast.
Their NECA side is awful. Their G.I. Joe non-existent. They've had the same 4 Marvel Legends for months. My Target's not much better at all.
This is a great use where I use the KO Hulks and the Juggernaut feet. Got an upscaled Toy Biz Smart Hulk head. And my friend Don actually did all the soft goods on it. So I got a 90s Smart Hulk.
Nice.
By the way, Matt, did you watch the video I did on the Mattel DC versus McFarlane DC?
I did watch that one. I haven't watched the one that you just dropped today yet.
Okay. The Ultraman.
I did.
And Luthor? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a fan of that Ultraman. He looks pretty, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got to go get it.
Yes. With its loose legs. It's got loose ankles.
Oh, what? It was not his ankles. His ankles were not the issue with it. His ankles are tight. It was his thighs, and that was the problem, and his waist. That's why I couldn't make him stand up, and because he was put in the packaging, his leg is warped.
Oh, you just need to hit it with a blow dryer.
Yeah, hit it with a blow dryer.
I know. I haven't done that yet, but that was the issues I mentioned.
Put in the package 15 years ago.
Yeah, I know. But I did fix it after I recorded the video. I did fix his joints, all that. But Alexander Luthor, he didn't have a single issue at all in the package when I pulled him out. Like nothing was wrong with him. And I think it's cool. And McFarlane has not done this character yet, and I hope he doesn't, because I don't think he.
Even if he did, it wouldn't look that good.
I know, that's what I was fixing to say. Is can't beat this one.
I got Luthor on my Superman shelves over there, and my extended Superman.
I've got I've got a bunch of DCUC stuff coming in. I'm gonna be ordering a whole bunch more. I've got 30 something McFarlane figures on eBay listed up. So
I've got a few of them sold. My brother, he bought a couple of them from me. So, I mean, because he's wanting to start his own collection, but he doesn't want to do like the whole Mattel buying stuff online really that much. So he's like, I just want DC figures. Doesn't matter what they are. So I'm like, okay, I got some McFarlanes for you. Here you go. Since I'm trading over to Mattel. And I like this Ultraman. Todd hasn't done this look
You
yet.
heard it here. JB doesn't like his brother.
No. It's just
damn artist.
he is not okay. He is not picky like I am. He's not picky. He doesn't care about scaling anything. He's just more of a casual collector.
JB thinks his brother has horrible taste. That's why he's been selling.
No. He's what we would call a casual collector who just likes to collect pretty much anything.
JB's now his brother's just a casual.
Well, he is.
I still have a hat on a hat.
Yep.
Well, he is. He's never been a collector like me, and he's trying. So
He's a filthy casual.
yeah, well,
Well,
but I do like this. I do like this 2-pack. I don't know what you
I like
don't
both
like.
those figures. I like that version of Ultraman.
I mean, I paid
And that-
$40.
And
So,
that Alexander Luthor looks awesome.
you should get him.
the
that.
other, the one
I
from the-
will eventually. I'm just not buying stuff at the moment.
Buy
The
them.
Ultraman from
buy
the 5-pack,
them.
there's a variant. The one, it's got his neck painted. One doesn't have his neck painted.
Mm-hmm. Wait, there was a variant. The only one I know of is the one from the 5-pack, and then this one. Is that what you're
The
talking about?
5-pack, see, what we just discussed before, JB, don't listen.
You said a variant. Okay.
I said there's a variant of the 5-pack one. Variant of the 5-pack one.
Okay.
One,
Just checking.
there's one version of the 5-pack that has his neck painted on the body. The other version is just blue all the way up to his head.
Okay. I heard the painted part, but
What I say?
You said there's a 5-pack?
I mean, I just found the
Hey, Jared,
5-pack.
did you know there's a version from the 5-pack?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I just found on eBay.
And I've heard
that
that there's a version where the neck is actually painted and then one where it's just blue all the way up to the head.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just found on eBay mint and box the Crime Syndicate 5-pack for $80.
It's a good set. The Superwoman in that set really nice.
And
Good.
and I found the Walmart Green Lantern pack for $70. So
You
Isn't that the only one you can get? Or am I thinking? Isn't that the multi pack the only one you can get Guy Gardner in, or did he come
Yes.
separate? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the only one you got.
because the price I've seen them go for is $40 to $45.
That's the only way you can get the Green Lantern Sinestro too.
I've got that one. That's the one I've got, and I got the Hal Jordan too. I just ain't got the other three
Hal
yet.
Jordan got reissued multiple times, different color variations, and
I've only got two. The one from series Wave 3, the original one, and then I got the one with the gray sideburn, the gray on his hair is the one I got.
I like the metallic with the modern costume where his trunks aren't green; they're black.
That's the one Matt's got.
Recut.
What are the DCUC figures do we need to avoid? I know there's some that are like metallic or not metallic that have issues.
Public Enemies, non-metallic ones.
Okay.
The non-metallics, Superman especially. I don't know about the Batman, but the non-metallic Superman will get gold plastic syndrome. What they used to call gold plastic syndrome. It will discolor and crumble.
Okay.
Batman.
Kilowog,
Yeah.
one of the nicest Build-A-Figures. His green plastic's got that too. Both in his torso and his legs. I cut my hand real bad one time. I was trying to pop his leg out or something other, and I had extra pieces. Pulled it out and it just shattered in my hand and just sliced my hand open.
Nice. I was looking at the Public Enemies Major Force. He looks pretty good.
He's a solid figure. He looks good, and plus, he's such a good villain to have on your shelf. He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is where the term "girl in the fridge" comes from.
But
He killed Kyle Rayner's girlfriend and shoved her in the refrigerator.
but
Oh, hey, I watched a Ryan Reynolds movie like that.
But
I was gonna say, to add to the Public Enemies, the Batman, Superman's only the metallic version. Batman comes with either a black suit variant or the blue variant, so you get to pick which variant. Either his blue and gray costume or his black and gray. The blue and gray, the black and gray one's a little bit harder to find because people like to sell that one for more money compared to the blue and gray. So, but Superman, I've got the metallic one. Let me pick him up. Let me get him.
Yeah, I was also looking at the Cassandra Cain. She's like $70 though. But she looks good. I want it, but that's
yeah, the Public Enemies wave was a Target exclusive, and the Build-A-Figure is Brimstone. The Brimstone looks great, just it's way too small for Brimstone. Brimstone's like the size of a building.
This is the metallic Superman right here, Seth.
okay. Yeah, see, I've got the 75 years of superpowers or super friends or whatever it is. I got that one coming. I've got that one coming, and I've got the electric red and electric blue Superman both coming.
Well,
Does it
good.
come with all the accessories for the electric blue?
Yeah, they're unopened.
Oh, nice.
They were
The little electric pieces that go on the wrists and stuff. Be mindful of those. Those bad to like get loose and fall off.
yes. Well, I mean,
Carpet monsters love to eat them.
the McFarlane one is the same way. The lightning pieces that came with it, they stayed on there for a day and then they stretched out and they don't.
Yeah, it's the Mattel the same way. That's one of the things that my nitpicks with Mattel back in the day. Like once they made those accessories, they used them for so many characters, and once they made an accessory, they way overused an accessory. Yeah, they put it to flat. After that, they started giving it to about every Flash figure. Then
Mm-hmm.
I will say one thing I did not like about this metallic Superman, and it goes with the 30th Superpowers one. They did not put the S on the back of his cape.
Yeah,
And he's supposed to have an S. Like they didn't do it with the 30th anniversary either.
I would say
Guys, here's a line that I want to start picking up. I don't have any of them, but these right here,
the Ed McGuinness figures. Yeah,
I have the Kingdom Come Superman. and it's-
they're not the greatest articulated figures, but I love the styling on them.
yeah, they're 5 POA figures, but they're
And especially the Lex Luthor looks freaking great. Like there's like no articulation here.
you
I was
could-
looking at the DC Direct Silver Age.
Figure.
you
The DC
could
Direct Silver Age
actually,
Superman and Lois.
I was going to say, Matt, if you those Lex Luthor heads will actually work on your DC UC.
But again, these are not like these are just good for shelf presence because articulation wise, there's not a lot going on here.
yeah.
I mean, these are what 7 POA maybe. Well, let's see.
the head-
2, 4, 6, 8, 9,
They-
9 POA.
no.
The head swivels.
Head swivels, arms will go up,
Arms will
like
move
this,
out.
Well,
forward.
you got elbows, knees, hips,
no
shoulders.
knees. There's no knee joints.
No knee.
Yeah, there's knee joints right there.
Knee bend,
Oh, I'm sorry, they are knee joint.
but you don't get thigh cut. You won't get the thigh cut. And,
No, you're not getting thigh cut. So you've got
Yeah.
9 POA. Unless
The
the
leg-
hands, do the hands swivel?
Yes, they do. The hand swivel.
Okay, so you got 11 POA.
Yeah.
I got rid of all those, so I
The
don't.
legs
know.
go forward and back. The feet can.
They just I don't know. I like that style. That just looks cool. I know the articulation on them sucks, but I just like
You got P-joint hips.
yeah. It's all old school stuff, but they're
Yeah.
They
just
do
look good.
I forgot about the elbows and knees, but
Yeah. Like I said, I have the Kingdom Come Superman.
but the
I need to
leg
find
though,
it.
that is a statue.
That was my first one right there, and I love that figure.
It's a great looking figure. I mean, if you depending on how you feel about articulation, if you just want something that looks awesome on the shelf, it's a great looking figure.
Yeah.
And there's a Superwoman, I think, in this one. In this somewhere.
So you even have the rare
Superwoman,
one,
or
like
it's not Supergirl. It's like
Metallo. I like the
Power
Metallo
Woman.
too.
Power Woman.
Power. Is that what it?
Yeah,
That-
Power Woman.
It's like It's like Lois Lane in a Superman costume.
But no, you see, you even had the variants too. If you go back up,
That
Oh,
Metallo's cool. I like that Metallo.
like you had a
John
variant.
Again, awful articulation, but just a really cool looking figure.
But like you have the Superman that's dressed up as Shazam, or Captain Marvel. Excuse me, Captain Marvel, which that was pretty unique.
Now, the Target exclusive line from Mattel had Black Lightning, Superman, Batman, Icicle, Banshee, and Major Force.
He just passed to the blue suit, the blue variant of Batman. From the Mattel line that we were talking about, Public Enemies.
Yeah, Mattel had their own Public Enemies line. They had
They had a 4-inch line and they had a 6-inch line.
Yeah. Their 6-inch line was DCUC though, right? It was just DCUC molds.
But they
Yes.
were a little bigger than the normal DCUC molds. They
Okay.
were taller, which makes a great Superman because he's bigger. Just only thing sucks, they didn't sculpt the boots; they're painted on.
Seth, where are you?
South Dakota.
Yeah. Just making sure you're still here because Matt's showing off the Batmans. You can see
Yeah, I
the
love
difference.
this one. I like the color on this Batman.
The blue
Yep.
and gray pops a lot better than the black and gray. But like I said, that one you'll find
I like
on eBay. more than
the
black and
nice
gray.
bright royal blue with the darker gray, and then just the regular bat symbol without the yellow on it.
Mhm.
It's a cool look. It's a good color scheme.
Now,
Yeah.
my only nitpick with the Silver Banshee is the fact they give her a screaming head.
That's kind of useless.
She's a banshee.
They want her to look stoic.
It's like her entire power is screaming.
To scream. See, like there's a black and gray Batman for $20.
See, I have the black and gray Dick Grayson Batman McFarlane. I'm not getting rid of that one, so
No, that's a good Batman. That's a good one.
I'm keeping him. I'm keeping every version of Dick Grayson that I've got, and then I'm keeping the Damien that goes with the Dick Grayson Batman. I'll keep the Cassandra Cain until I get the DCUC one. I posted in the chat a 2-pack that I was looking at. It's an older DC Direct stuff.
$14.99 for that the silver Captain Marvel and
Yep.
Captain Atom.
I like this. That's a good 2-pack, right?
That's free shipping for $14.99. Oh, the Asbats, yeah, that.
For $25.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Oh, the
getting
purple seat Catwoman.
Hawk and Dove. I so want Hawk and Dove, but this set is so expensive. Although this isn't actually bad. That's about $28 a figure.
So, figures like this, do they have any of them? Do they have any more options of them loose, like on eBay? Hawk and Dove. Like, what's the price for them on eBay? Hawk and Dove.
Let's see.
I need to check my fodder bin, Matt. I might have a Hawk in there. In
That
pieces.
one's $39, ain't it? The
That's actually not bad. Oh, prices look like they've come down a little bit.
$39.99. Is that right?
With Hawk, Matt, I might have one of those in my fodder bin taken apart, but I can put them back together if I have them.
Just don't cut yourself this time.
Yeah, that's the average price I usually see is about $40 a piece for these two.
So really, you're saving some money by paying the $50-something.
Yeah.
You're basically saving money by buying them loose.
Now, is all of the DCUC stuff, is it all the same scale? Because I was seeing some stuff that looked like it might be a little bit.
No, it's all.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was like 3 3/4 or like 4.5 or what.
Look at that.
No, all the male figures.
Oh,
use
dude,
the
you got
buck
the
in
nice
DCUC,
Brainiac
so they
there.
all scale
Plus
with each other.
Brainiac for $50.
I mentioned that in my McFarlane versus Mattel video, where all the male bodies are the same, but they do have some figures where they're taller than others, but that's due to the sculpt, the leg that they use. Like this Superman,
Vigilante is a nice figure too.
He's taller than Sinestro is, but that's because the legs right here make him taller.
That's a good.
Well, I was looking at. I think it was like animated series stuff that was DCUC, and I couldn't tell if it was the same scale. It's different sculpts than like the normal stuff.
They did several like Young Justice and a few other offshoots of DCUC. That are kind of the same basic builds and everything, but they were a little bit smaller. Because I've got a couple of them.
The Young Justice stuff was a little bit smaller than the DCUC.
I mean, it fits in because they're supposed to be teenagers, so I don't really care.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the characters.
Yeah. I was looking at the DCUC. I think it's like the unlimited line.
The paint shot on it. The Young Justice figures, they were teenagers, so the figures are a little smaller. But the adults from that line, like the Sportsmaster and Batman, they're the same size.
Yeah.
They would be using figures.
Because Matt's got the Batman. You did that one of your action figure hauls, didn't you, Matt? If I'm right, I remember. I think.
Do I have Young Justice Batman?
You do.
You do. If I remember right, you did.
Got him right there. I can see him.
Yeah, because you had him in your action figure haul with the Heat Visionized Superman and Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I've got him. See, you need you already got Booster Gold. You need.
I'm looking for a good price for Blue Beetle. I'm still looking. I'm on the hunt right now for him. There's $20 for Sinestro Classic.
Now there's that one I think is fine. The first release of Sinestro, they screwed up his height and he's way short. That's what they ended up using.
That's the pack I was talking about. Yeah,
I need this one. Mainly just because I want Guy Gardner.
I would say you better buy what you can because I've seen some of them go for over $100.
Oh, I know. I mean, I like all the figures. They're all great figures, but Guy Gardner's the one.
I would say, Matt, if you buy it, keep it in its box, and then review it when you move. I'm just saying because it's better to get it.
He's not shopping for anything right now.
I know, but you don't want to.
I'm window shopping right now.
I know but I know too. You don't want to pass an opportunity to get something for a good deal when it comes to toys. I'm just saying, man.
I know, but
I mean, just again, and I know I'm reiterating something we've talked about 5 billion times, but when you look at these figures, just scrolling through eBay, and how much better every single one of these figures looks than anything McFarlane has ever. What's his name there? The Ares. How nice.
That Ares looks great.
Yeah. He's missing his weapons though. He's supposed to have a sword and an axe.
So yeah, it's just a gorgeous looking figure.
But then again, if you have plenty of
he's missing his mohawk too. He's missing. Yeah. And somebody actually, it looks like it's even been cut off.
Oh, by the way, this Blue Beetle. Oh shit, dude, you should buy this one. $10. Oh, he's missing all his stuff though.
Yeah, I try to find them loose but complete, but so far the ones I found.
Yeah, he comes with. Well, he's not missing that much. He's just missing one of his blade that comes on his arm. But
see, that's the one thing because, like I told the story, I bought the Silver Age Hal Jordan for under $20. I paid $15. The symbol was smeared. It was completely messed up. The thigh was his left thigh was about to be broken and loose. And it just was a mess. So I said, if I'm ever going to pay for a figure, I'm going to make sure it's 20 or up. And I'm going to make sure it comes from a person that actually keeps it. Like this one right here, that Hawkman right there.
Which one?
That's still right. Yeah. No. The other one. This guy right here, I purchased stuff from him. He keeps all of his figures in pristine condition, and he gives them most of their accessories.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's a later release where you can do like a Silver Age and
just do the head swap.
Oh, if you click on his page, he has got a ton of DCUC stuff, and all in great condition too.
So I just posted a link in the private chat to the Batman that I was looking at. That's like the Justice League Unlimited line, but it's DCUC, and it doesn't say anywhere in there that it's 6.5, 6 inch scale. So
that's 5 inches. That's the release of like their
that's
the
like
Mattel. That's not that will not scale with DCUC.
Ooh, I need this one. I need this one.
Dude,
Yeah,
I gotta tell you this story. My cousin I take care of that lives with me now, she used to live in a town about an hour and a half from here. I'd go visit and check on her. And they had a Roses down there. And I walked in the Roses it's about 10 years ago. DCUC is already gone from the shelves. I walked in the Roses, they had this entire wave at $7.50 a piece.
Holy shit.
ooh,
And I bought them all. And I already had the Eradicator. Actually, a couple of them already. Because I have one for Superman shelf, one for my Justice League shelf. It's still sitting. I still have this one still mint in the box.
Eradicator and Superboy are the two that go for a pretty good penny, especially mint in box. Steel is like 45 to $50.
Scroll down there for a minute, Matt. I saw something.
And then Cyborg Superman's the cheapest one you
I
could
saw
get.
a lot. Down there in that lot with Eradicator.
Yeah.
Oh, $300. Fuck that.
Yeah.
and the Superboy. That Superboy looks so much better than the McFarlane one, the Con-L. The Eradicator looks better than the McFarlane one too, but that Superboy.
He's the right colors. He didn't, for some reason, make his face black. I know it doesn't matter. McFarlane, for some reason, for Reign of Superman, did their modern looks from the 2020s.
I still have the Con-L.
Guardian, I like that. There's a variant of Guardian too. There's their shield. Commandi.
And look at this Owlman. This is so much better than McFarlane's.
Yep. That's from the 5-pack.
Yeah, this is just a disappointment right here.
Yeah, they did his modern look in the comics, and not his classic '90s look. Which is the modern look looks like his '90s look, but there's some differences with the spikes on the vest and a few other little extra straps and weird stuff, and the goofy haircut or goofier haircut.
To answer Deskier, or I pronounce it. See, look, there's Ultraman Alexander Luthor 2 figures right now on the bottom.
Oh, come on.
Yep, I have that one saved in my favorites at the moment.
Is Those War sculpted by the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
That's a complete Commandi.
Yeah. For $15.
He's got his gun and holster. He's very cold.
Look, $30 for that's $10 less than what I paid for the Ultraman and Alexander Luthor.
Oh, this is a great figure right here.
Yeah,
I dig the Huntress.
The steel bill figure. Yeah,
It's a fantastic figure.
I was kind of surprised. I just sold the Beast Boy McFarlane build a figure, and it was $50.
there's
I got $50 for that thing.
John Stewart from the
John
5-pack.
Stewart.
Yeah,
There's
look at that.
classic blue Booster Gold with the collar.
Yeah.
There's your Blue Beetle for $8.
Yep, right there. Well, it's bidding. Still got 3 days left. It'll go for more than that.
Well, it's zero bids though.
Yeah.
There's a John Stewart.
Red Tornado.
Another classic Sinestro.
Dude, this figure right here is so, like, nobody wants it. It's such a great figure. I love this figure. This is one of my favorite DCUC figures. The sculpt, the paint on this thing, like, I know nobody really gives a crap about Indigo Lantern. Like, I get it. No, it's not. This is why you can get this figure cheap as hell. It's such a good figure, though.
It's missing the staff. Though.
Yeah, you got to get him with the staff. I've got him with his staff. But It is such a well done figure. Like, it's a really, really good figure. The sculpt on it, his boots and everything, the paint work on him is fantastic. Like, just as an action figure, I know nobody really cares about the character, which is why he's cheap as hell. But I love this figure, man.
That entire wave goes cheap because nobody wanted those versions. They wanted the leaders of all the Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
And Scott Nyclick, the dumbass that was in charge of DCUC, he didn't understand what people. He was like, oh, people want to like the main superheroes as lanterns.
Ooh.
When that wave failed, he blamed the fans. See, I told you nobody wants these new stuff. It's like, no, we wanted the leaders of Lantern Corps. We want Sleepwalker. We wanted.
You got at least buy 3 of those Manhunters.
$15 free shipping for a Manhunter.
Yeah. So Sith, about the Batman you was wanting, this is just DC Universe.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
The Batman you showed. I'm trying to find the one.
Don't show the internet that one. I have it saved in my cart, ready to go.
I'm not messing with it.
No, but you're showing people. People don't need to see
here,
it.
look. Everybody go type in.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I gotta get that one to replace the McFarlane one. So,
dude, that is a great looking figure.
Now, I will say with McFarlane figures, their heads being way too small. One of the alternate heads for the McFarlane might look good on this because I never was a fan.
That is the Young Justice Batman you need to be looking for, Seth. I just sent you the link.
The head sculpt in this one I always thought looked like a lurch.
All right, Sith, buy this now. Somebody's going to get to it.
I gotta wait. My money's not in PayPal or in eBay yet. I gotta wait 2 more days.
You gotta do it
delivery.
You gotta do it through PayPal.
I do.
No,
eBay won't
want to pick
eBay when
this
you
picture
sell
up.
stuff on eBay, they hold it for several days.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Because eBay is assholes.
yes,
look at that
they gotta. I love that Donna Troy. $31 though.
See, that's the look of Don
I
Troy.
can get her
we should have
cheaper than
had.
that. That's expensive for that figure.
Yeah.
You can get her cheaper.
Now the classic Robin, that one is a little harder to get for a good price.
Yeah.
48, but 47 isn't bad though.
But he's also got an issue where his ankles break too, though.
Yeah.
I have the translucent Carol Danvers or Carol. What is her last name?
This is a
Stars Sapphire.
must-have right here for DCUC.
Yeah.
I have that one, and it is
The single release comes with his gun. The multi-pack, the 2-pack, doesn't have his gun.
I got the one from the multi-pack with all the different kryptonite. And
I
I
don't have his gun though.
Yeah, I know. I
need
love that figure.
I need this one, his armored version, and then I need the standard Azrael Bat.
Well, unfortunately, Mattel never made his regular look.
Yeah, I know. But didn't DC, was it Direct? Somebody did. Who made
DC
one around
Direct,
that
but
time?
it was limited articulation too, though.
See, I'll be honest, man.
That's the reason why I bought the Maw X.
I'll be honest though. Like, as I go on collecting, I care a lot less about articulation than I used to.
The Mayfix Nightfall Batman Jump Hall Valley is his first look, which I loved. I had to get that one because I liked it before he went full on like as a real suit.
So
I like
wait,
his first iteration of the suit.
so Matt, what you're saying is in 20 years you're probably just going to start buying just statues from now on.
No, I still like.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
figures. What I'm saying is, I don't mind. I don't mind things that are like, because I still buy 5 POA vintage stuff. You know what I mean? I like action figures, right? Because
Okay.
that's what I collected. I've never collected statues, but I don't mind if an action figure, if it looks really good, if it doesn't have as good of articulation. That doesn't bother me. You know, again, even going all the way down to like 5 POA, I still collect a bunch of 5 POA stuff. You know, and they're good looking figures, or they have nostalgia factor or whatever. But they're action figures, right? I don't collect statues. They have to be an actual action figure.
That last one that you put in there, for last, that is Young Justice Batman.
That JB put that one in there. I put the Justice League Unlimited one. That's the one I was looking at because
Okay. Yeah,
I have
those were like the
That's one I need to get. I need to get Mr.
great figure too.
Because I've got the. This is the only Mr. Miracle I have.
To answer Republic,
This
I
is
want
a
in-
fantastic figure. The DC icons.
He's just small.
He's just small, but
Yeah.
it's a fantastic figure. I
That
love
was
this
a
figure.
when DC Icons first started out. They were true 6-inch.
It's a phenomenal figure. The paint.
They made the
Everything on
mistake of listening to everybody saying, DC, you need to make 6-inch figures, not realizing people were talking about Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Marvel Legends is not a 6-inch line.
to answer Republic's comment real quick, they did make President Superman, but he's in the Mattel DC Multiverse line. He's Earth 2 Superman. They
You want to
did
know
make
one of my absolute favorite DCUC figures?
What's that?
Is this ridiculous piece of shit right here?
Killer Moth.
Killer Moth.
Killer Moth.
He's over my
This
Batman
thing-
villain.
He just evokes like classic, crazy, like 60s, 70s villains from DC. It's just a ridiculous costume,
Oh,
and I love it. I love this thing, and he's cheap as hell to get to because nobody wants this thing.
oh, I just realized
I love it.
I got like things pulled up, and I never even.
That Harley Quinn looks good too.
This is X-Transbots Constructicons we were talking about earlier. They look fantastic. They even got the trumpets from like Transformers the movie. There's a video and like mode showing the different modes on the figure. Blow through these real quick since we got 17 minutes left. This is Scrapper. He looks just so damn good. Even got his weight on there. It's not an American unit though, so I don't care.
No freedom units.
Well,
Oh, you thought we was talking about a black suit Superman? There was one in DCUC. It was his regeneration suit.
I've got it.
I was reading. He just said that was what he thought we was talking. We were talking about that, and he misunderstood. But
now this looks really cool. This is a smaller scale Scorponok. Looks like it's about the size of the original G1 Scorponok, but it's got more articulation, more detail on it, light up features. Looks great. Which it's going to be probably going to be expensive, but if you just got the Titans Return one and been good with that one, because if you like smaller stuff though, it's great. Big Bad Toy Store, and everybody else got the new pre-order of the new wave up. We got Marrow, X-Factor, Cyclops, Husk, Corbin, Fabian Cortez, AOA Gambit. The first time I've really wanted a Wolverine when they actually made a new Wolverine. I actually liked this version.
I pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered Cyclops. That's the only two I pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered the Gambit and Cyclops.
Yeah.
I've got all the Wolverines I need. I've got, for at least for now.
This one looks so damn good.
Well, remember the saying, Seth. You can never have too many Wolverines. It's like they say for Batman. You can never have too
this
many
will work
Batman.
because it's an alternate universe Wolverine, so you can just that's his ultimate.
I'm just.
This is redoing one of the worst fucking figures Hasbro ever did too.
Nightmare inducing.
First, Monkey Fiction's got a convention exclusive version of their Van Helsing head, unscarred.
Is that Rambo? Are they trying to copy Rambo?
Lieutenant Raven. Yeah, it looks more like a Bad Batch,
It is Bad Batch.
who is also copying Rambo, but
Yeah.
the few different conventions they're going to be working out. Legion's Con, November to 8th through the 9th, 2025.
Republic's got another question. We did talk about crypto. We talked about the Superman trailer. What was it? 2 weeks? When was this, Matt? We talked about the Superman trailer?
Geek chat tomorrow night. We're talking about toys.
No, we talked about crypto. I'm answering Republic's question.
Right, well, we're talking about toys right now. The 5K, we got the Different. We talked about the crypto, the new movie, like on the Geek Chat, like we said last weeks ago.
I know. I was just answering his question for him.
We got more pre-orders up, like import figures. This looks damn cool. Furry Planets, which is from the Crocker line, the Warrior Tiger. These things looks really, really cool, but they do get a little pricey when you get in stuff. But these are a lot more detailed, a lot more paint, sculpt, retail lines, soft goods and overlays. Yes, all that good stuff. It looks like they're going to do Wukong from the game.
Yep.
Which is a super popular game, doing a lot better than Western games for some reason.
Wonder why.
No sweet baby ink, like making everything ugly and stupid.
Yeah, it's not no wonder why Stellar Blade outsold everything.
Yeah, those goblins look really good. Goblins! Goblin Slayer. I need to watch season 2. But,
Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans.
yes, the not Vegeta figure. It's their come out and they're taking like the second payment from the pre-orders. These things look great. These look better than what the SH Figure Arts are doing.
Kind of sad.
Figure Arts gone to like a weird looking style too now, stylized.
I was gonna say it's kind of sad how Demoniacal Fit has really fallen over their Dragon Ball figures, because they made so many promises and showed so many renders of figures that they never made.
Well, you got this other company coming out and start making Dragon Ball figures. It's the kind of you got these. They're making so much better stuff. So premium custom edition. So when they do the pre-orders website, they'll display figures with a rabbit head to get by with trademark because these are unlicensed, but they're nicer than official stuff. This should be dropping out soon. A lot of the toy reviewers are getting this thing. The Knot Pit. Bombus B. These new Joy Toys turtles have dropped for pre-order. We're getting Slash. We're getting Toka. We're getting Krang. And it's two different. We're getting Krang 2 different ways in his mech suit, and they don't have it. They don't have it displayed. He's also coming with just the Walker. Bringing in the Walker. These things are looking great. We've looked at these before. Got a video put up on these, but I don't know where to put it. But I want to show those off before we show a little bit of toy news.
I've got a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit here. So Reaction's coming out with some Micronauts. Now, I'm not a big fan of Reaction crap. However, Micronauts are pretty damn cool. Now, these are just real basic little figures. I thought they were O-ring at first, but I don't know if they are. I mean, maybe they are. I can't tell just from looking at them, but they look, when you look at the crotchal area, when you look at their croc, they look like they might be O-ring figures. I'm not sure. I tried looking at the press release on them, and it didn't say they were O-ring figures. It didn't really say anything about the build on them.
Yeah.
But I think they might be O-ring figures. Either way, these are just cool for the sake of nostalgia, and having some 3 3/4 inch little Micronauts figures would be pretty damn cool. So those are going to be coming out soon. Price point on these is
Probably $20.
I can't remember. Yeah, $20. So, not bad for some.
When
cool
I saw the announcement for them, I didn't see the figures yet, so I was wondering if it's going to be Marvel Sniper Nuts. But it looks like it's based on the toy line.
Yeah. And then, of course, these are the ones that you were just looking at here, which are pretty cool. But
the Walker comes with the crane. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Gestures.
And then we're getting Slash and what's his face?
Toka from the movie.
Yeah. So those are cool. For once, you know, McFarlane putting out one of his stupid variants that actually kind of makes sense. Sort of. It works for the character anyway. I don't care about this. Some people will. At least when 99.9% of the stuff, the variants that McFarlane puts out are just trash and make no sense, and some Frostbite edition or Jokerized thing or whatever the hell it is. Very rarely do they make sense. This one actually kind of does. Sort of. If you don't mind keeping it in blacklight forever to show off how it looks cool when it's in blacklight, then it makes sense for you. So, whatever. A couple customs I found on Facebook that I just thought were cool. Somebody did a Punisher 2099 with
the Punisher 2099.
Yeah, red with what's that? The hood, screaming head. I probably wouldn't have used that head, but
yeah.
Other than that, I mean, he did a pretty damn good job on the body. Not the greatest sculpting I've ever seen, but still really cool. So I like what he did there. And then pretty basic custom Wonder Man. Did a pretty good job on this. I really need I need to throw together a Wonder Man. I need a one.
I ordered an extra. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Make an assignment on the Hercules body.
Yeah.
And so I picked up while it was on sale on Amazon. I grabbed another Hercules. It was like $16 on Amazon.
Yeah. It's cool. I can't tell what head sculpt he used. It almost looks like a McFarlane Superman head. I can't tell what head sculpt that is. Honestly. I don't know what that is.
Kind of looks like maybe like a Flash Gordon head or something.
Maybe, yeah, because of the jawline and stuff.
It's Flash Gordon. It's Flash Gordon.
But nevertheless, good job. Solid custom on this one. That's it. That's all I had.
Now,
that was it.
There is a couple things I forgot to bring up this year. Takara is doing a special edition Pretty King with the Takara T-Spark website to fully transferable combiner team, Polymer Giant T10, available second product, Adama Machina series, whatever that is. But from the render, it looks nice. Don't know much about it yet. Gonna be expensive, I'm assuming. They announced a crossover line with Robotech Macross. So it looks like an Optimus style chest with modern Robotech parts too. But who knows what it's all going, how it's going to be? Which makes sense if it's Bandai owns Robotech, isn't it? So he's going to partner with Bandai and Toei. We'll do Robotech and Transformer crossover, which makes sense to do.
Yeah.
One of the ones I don't see why they don't do is the Zoids and Transformer, because they actually own Zoids. Which this cool Jackie Chan from Police Story.
Oh, that's cool.
From SH Figure Arts. The portraits look good.
Yeah.
So looks very articulated. So that's about it. It's kind of a light news week, I think.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot going on. That's okay, because we sat here and talked about DCUC for an hour. So,
yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's been nice of data. Hopefully they'll do more than one, just the green jumpsuit from Police Story. Or if they could do from him from Cannonball Run and do Jaws and do the 112 scale car, the supercar.
If I had what I would want him from Rumble in the Bronx with the blue jeans and the tank top.
Yeah.
Just simple Rumble in the Bronx. That's what I would go with if I was like I had my perfect Jackie Chan action figure, because that was the movie that's my favorite Jackie Chan movie. And I know it's not considered one of his best, but I like, depending on where you go, but that's a movie that it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I love all the stuff that he did at that time, but that would make for a perfect Jackie Chan action figure, because I think because that movie was actually released in the United States and didn't come over as like part of the after effect of Jackie Chan becoming popular, and so they started releasing like Project A and all his what was the name of that series where he was the Hong Kong cop? I can't remember, but anyway, like they started re-releasing all his stuff. But that movie actually released here in the U.S. and was arguably, I think, one of the movies that made Jackie Chan a household name outside of China. And so I think that's kind of the look that most people would love to see him in.
Oh, here's the KO Missing Link Optimus Prime that somebody's already got in hand.
You're gonna make him self-conscious putting him on the scale like that.
Yeah, well, they're showing like the weight difference. So the KO is heavier? Interesting. And it's cheaper too. It's like, I think $50, 45, $50, something like that. So definitely worth checking out. So price point. That is pretty much it.
Jazz. Keep him away from Megatron. He'll get ripped in half.
Yeah. Scroll down past Megatron, and then there's Jazz.
All right. We actually finished on time.
Yeah.
One question before we hang up.
JB trying to run it for you.
No, it was about one of Matt's streams from his other show. What was the one you said about music? You said you couldn't play here. I was trying to find that stream.
I've played it the last couple streams. I played it Friday. I played it Monday. I played it Wednesday.
Okay.
City Hunter, if you can. Lone Dragon.
I also shared it on my Facebook page. My Facebook, not Geek Fusion. My Facebook page.
Okay,
I'll check it out. Somebody.
If you want to watch, I'll play it tonight for you. I'll play it. My show
on the other show, not this show, guys.
The other show on my other channel.
Anyway, thank you everybody in the chat coming out and hanging out. Geek Fusion, JB, Sith, always a pleasure. Quinn out in the ether, we always appreciate you, and we'll catch y'all next time. Have a good one.
Later, guys.
Later.
Wait a minute.
Gator.
Now it's awkward.
Ninja vanish.